Hi everybody, Candace here with Green Roof Farms DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to embroider a massively large stuffed toy. So the first step is you're going to want to have a garbage bag handy so you can put all the stuffing back in it. And the second thing that you want to have handy is a pair of scissors. You're going to be cutting the back side of the stuffed toy open, and you're going to pull all the stuffing out. And that will allow you to have a nice open area that you can do your embroidery on. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this a little bit closer. We're going to turn this huge bear over, or fox over. I'm going to find where that seam is in the back. I'm going to stick my scissors in there. I'm just going to start cutting right at the back. And then that opens it right up. I need it to be open enough that I can get my hoop in when it's unstuffed, and that should be plenty big enough for me to do the belly of the stuffed toy. And now I'm going to take all this stuffing out and I'm going to put it into a plastic bag just like I did for the other giant stuffed toy that I'm working on. Alright, so I got all the stuffing out, and I took it out of even the legs and the arms. Now on the face of this, it has a little pouch right here that has some stuffing in it, but I think that's going to be fine. And I have the back opened up, so now I'm going to go ahead and hoop it and then put it on the machine and then stitch out the design and then restuff it. But I ended up pulling 2 bags of stuffing out of this very, very large fox. I think we're at 55 inch, so 139.7 centimeters. Stuffed toy. So I'm going to go ahead and get this hooped up and stitching, and my target is going to be the belly of this stuffed, find the head right here. So I'm going to do a design right here on the belly portion of the character. Alright, I have the hoop on it now, so I am all nice and secure in my hoop. And if I flip it over, I just want to make sure when I'm on the embroidery machine, I'm going to have enough room to pin some of this back. So I may actually open up the fox a little bit more just so I get a little bit more of an open back, so I don't have to worry about it folding back on itself. I'll know a lot more once I get it up on the machine. But my hoop is underneath, and I'm all ready to go and stitch on the belly of the stuffed toy. Alright, I'm all hooped up right now. I'm going to do the little fox design. It's a full belly, so it's going to be about 11 inches long by almost 8 inches wide. My nephew's name is Soren Stitch. My maiden name is Stitch, which a lot of people ask me why I didn't keep my maiden name for Green Roof Farms DIY, since Stitch is actually a cool name since we all are stitching. So we either stitch on our sewing machines, or we stitch on our sergers, or we stitch on our embroidery machines. But my brother has carried the Stitch name forward and is having a new little baby, which is Soren Stitch. So this is going to be his extremely huge fox. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all stitched up. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like underneath. So I did go ahead, let me get you down a little bit lower. I did go ahead and remove a little bit more of, cut the backing a little bit more, so you can see I'm under there. I got all of my excess fabric pulled away, so I don't have to worry about anything getting caught in the underside. I know that's always a real pain when that happens. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my colors, and I'm going to go ahead and start to stitch this design out. So the stuffed animal belly is stitching out right now, and the first thing that's going down is the knockdown stitch. So this is allowing all of that fluff to get pulled down into a nice little canvas that the design is going to go on, so it can be seen very well. It's doing its first pass to pull it all down, and then it's going to go back over it at another angle pass, just making sure all of those little fuzzies stay down so the design can pop on that belly and look just beautiful. This design is scheduled to take about 84 minutes to stitch out. It's going to stitch out using 11 colors. I compressed some of my colors, so I'm really only going to be stitching out in, I think, 5 colors when it's all done and said, but there'll be 11 sequences to it.